Good evening, it's Brian at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you this 2015 Honda CRV. This is a nice one because it's the facelift of 2015, so it's got the really nice aggressive front end. I'm going to try and go through this fairly quickly because unfortunately light is starting to fade, and as we get into this time of year, we're getting closer to winter, so the evenings are getting a bit short and these iPods absolutely hate the dark. Anyway, this car here is a car that we sold. We actually used to own this car, and then we actually sold it to its previous owner, and she's just traded it back into us again. So we know the car very, very well. It's got a full service history from the garage here. Just in case you're wondering who we are, Brian is my name, as I was saying. If you want information on the car, 086 843 1945. In terms of who we are, Fitzpatrick's is a family-run business in operation for almost 70 years, and the garage is located in Kildare town, so just between junctions 12 and junctions 13 of the M7 motorway, so about 25 minutes, 30 minutes out the Red Cow. But if you want directions, just give me a shout. I'll be happy to tell you where. Just over there is Maxall here, there's a Honda garage just here, there's Hyundai here, and further up the road along there, there's also a Mercedes garage along there. We've also got garages in Tullamore and Carlow and Naas as well. Anyway, the reason that you were looking at this video is because you want to see this really, really nice Honda CRV. The reason I was telling you about us is just if you do go to spend money on a car like this, in a garage like this, you know that if the garage is here nearly 70 years, you're going to get excellent after-sales service. So let's have a look at this particular car. This, as we were saying, 2015 1.6 diesel. In 2015 you had the first 3 months of the year they had the first model out, which is a slightly softer front end, and then there's this one that came out here which had the more aggressive front end. So let's have a better look. So this car is an alabaster silver colour. I think it looks really, really well overall because it has the nice, very, very similarly coloured wheels, and on the front end the bits of chrome actually complement the silver very, very well. The first thing is, from the outside we have a key which, as we can see, has automated headlights. So when I hit that key, it actually automatically turns the headlights on. That means you can light up your driveway as you walk towards your front door, or even if you come out and open up your car and you want to find out where the hell it's parked, it can be quite useful. It's also got full closure function and opening function from the key. So if I hit this button here, if we watch my windows, they've come down, and if I lock, watch my windows and watch my wing mirrors have retracted and the windows have gone back up as well. So very, very, very cool overall. If you look at the front of the car over here, then there is, in 15, as we were saying, you can have two models. So if you are looking at 2051, be careful because there is differences between the two of them. As we look along through here, there is down here a nice silver brushed aluminium kind of garnish along the front of the bumper, so just kind of makes it quite aggressive and sporty. Over here, the front fog lights have a nice chrome surround all the way around them. There is front parking sensors up through here. As we saw here, there is a double optic headlight, so dip is here, full is here, so you get two separate lights. Gives you very good visibility. This is your daytime running light all the way down there, and in this case it's also a parking light as well. The front nose on the car has a nice chrome section either side which wraps all the way around and follows the contours of the daytime running lamp, so it looks really, really well overall. Condition is very nice in the car. The car's travelled about 60,000 kilometres. Front bumper is in nice condition. I'm sure there is one or two stone chips. At this time of the evening it's difficult to see. I can't really see any obvious ones, but it looks very, very good. All the way down the side of the car it's nice condition, and along the bonnet and then over on the driver's side of the car it's in nice condition too. The wheels are a 17-inch wheel in a bright silver finish. At the time, the previous owner had also specified that she wanted Honda genuine mud flaps, so they were put on the car, so they actually finish it nicely. They complement those arches and they're actually functional as well. Moving around to the back of the car, it has nice taillights up along through here with a more LED style compared to the previous years. There's a nice brushed aluminium finish along here, and there is parking sensors all the way along the back here as well, and then there's a nice chrome section that comes from the lamp down along the top of the boot lid. Condition again around the back of the car is very, very nice. Let's have a look in the boot. So in the boot we have this section that can be folded out of the way. The boot's in very, very nice condition. This bag over here, just in case you're wondering, is a paint protector kit. So when the lady bought the car at the time, she specified and put in a paint protector for the outside of the car which keeps the car in nice condition and stops paint from fading. And then for the inside of the car, it was also protected using the same product, so the next owner gets to benefit from that as well. Floor of the boot in very nice condition, and under here we do have a spare wheel with a toolkit. I'm just going to take this kit out for a sec. Now that's better. So after that then we have more storage in here. I'll show you this guy in a sec. And over here then we have 12 volt power if we want. Anchorage point, hook, anchorage points all the way around. So for basically tying around stuff that can be in the boot of your car, that can be things that you would use for shopping. People have tie down wheelchairs, people tie down various equipment that they use for various outdoor activities. Anyway, back over here, if I pull that lever and if I pull that lever there, the back seats now fall down in a nice relaxed but precise fashion. And then I have storage in there that is comparable to a small light commercial vehicle, so very easy to use. This tray, obviously then, if we want, we can take that out and then we have the full area in the back. So let's do that actually, just to give you a better idea of what it's like. So once I do that, like, that is an actually massive storage area. The boot in the CRV is very, very big, so we've had people that have come in. We sell a number of different brands here. We've had some people that come in and will look at various brands and boot. If it is important to them, CRV is also, is always a big winner in that department. The other cool thing, the doors open at a right angle. I'm just going to open the other one as well. And because of that then, it means if you want people to get in to the car, and say there's a child seat here or another child wants to walk around, it can be easily done because of the way it's working at a right angle. You have child locks back here, you have electrics for rear windows along here. This car looks like it's really had no use in the back. The back seats, the carpet set are all really nice condition. Vents in around the back for the rear occupants, armrests in the centre with drinks holders, and then everyone has a 3-point safety belt with 3 head restraints across the back. And the other thing as well is, if you want, you have ESi-DTEC in here for, you can have ESi-DTEC child seat on this side, ESi-DTEC child seat on the other side, ESi-DTEC in the middle. One thing is, you will definitely get 3 child seats across the back, no problem, guaranteed. You will get 3 child seats that are reasonably sized, obviously, across the back. If, however, you want to use ESi-DTEC, you'll get 1 ESi-DTEC either side and a non-ESi-DTEC in the middle. However, if you want to have 2 child seats in the back and have them a little bit closer, the reason there's a middle section for ESi-DTEC is you can move this seat over that way a bit, bring this one over that way a bit, so you'd have 2 kids in the back that are more evenly spaced, but no space unfortunately for a third occupant. So it just gives a bit of variety depending what way you want to work that. Condition, as we're saying, very, very nice. As we move up forward, if we watch my mirror, I'm going to open up the driver's door so the mirror pops back out. Only does that when you open up the door. After that, door card in very nice condition. Again, keeping in the same theme, the passenger side of this car has pretty much very little use as well. And to be fair, actually, the driver's seat and floor are all in really, really super excellent condition. I just want to open up the the passenger door to let a bit more light in because it's getting dark. And actually, just while I'm doing that, it is worth mentioning that is a 1.6 diesel engine. It's 120 horsepower. It's got 300 newton meters of torque. It can tow 1.7 tons. So that's got to be one of the top amounts for 2-wheel drive vehicles in that class. And after that, then it does all day long, in the region of 5 litres per 100 kilometers. And I'm going on basically watching what people are actually doing in terms of their trip computers when they come in to get the car serviced. I can put you in contact with people that are driving these cars and they can confirm these figures for you. If you think in miles per gallon, like I have been pretty much my whole life, that is somewhere in the region of 50 to 55 miles per gallon. They're extremely reliable. And then this car we will supply to you with a warranty for 12 months, as well as roadside assist for 12 months too. Anyway, let's get back into the car. So over here, if I put my key in along through here, I can turn on and off my parking sensors over here. I can turn off the radio for a sec. Okay, let's try that again. So heighted lights over here, traction control in through here. Actually, I suppose I better point out while we're here, behind that wheel, anti-lock brakes, emergency brake assist, emergency brake distribution, all those doors all the way down the side, steel bars for side impact protection. In terms of the inside of the car, driver, passenger, airbags that are curtained all the way along, and then the side of the front seats also have side impact protection airbags. So excellent safety rating overall. Cruise control in through here, wipers are automated, Lights are automated, so they come on themselves. So the wipers come on when it gets rainy. Lights come on when it gets dark, and there's one other sensor up through here. If you're driving along under 32 kilometers an hour, if that car there in front of you stopped and you didn't react to it by touching either the clutch or the brake, then this car will automatically hit the brakes to reduce the speed at which you hit it, or if you're slow enough, avoid you from actually hitting that object in front. If we're driving along, I can press this button here, and if we look to my left, up here, this information is changing. Things like clock, radio station, average fuel consumption, all that kind of stuff displayed in through here. The car, okay, it ticked over a bit today, 5.2 litres up here, and it actually spent about 3 hours ticking over, doing nothing, so it's obviously going to have a really, really poor readout, but that's actually quite good. Okay, after that, nice big white clocks in here, revolution counter, up and down tells you when to change gears. In through here is our trip computer, so I can manipulate this information in the centre. Average speed, fuel consumption, similar information to what we saw up here, but also telling us if any safety belts aren't being worn, next service due, all that kind of information in through there as well. Pretty cool. Bluetooth down through here, so I can use the phone, which is voice activated. While we're on that topic, we have USB, HDMI if I want to play videos up through here, USB if I want to charge a phone, another USB if I want to play music, auxiliary, 12 volt power. I don't know what people use them for, maybe sat-nav. 12 volt power in through here, and after that then auto stop start, so if I pull up through traffic lights, the car will always stop when it doesn't need to be ticking over, provided the conditions are met. I'll explain that to you or show you if you come to look at the car. After that then we have parking sensors front and rear, so I've left the doors open, so this is going to be really awkward, but anyway, if I go backwards towards, and let's make sure I don't rip the door off while we're at it. Right, I'm going backwards towards something. Yeah, okay, so I'm going backwards. It's telling me that I got a problem behind me, so rear left over here got a problem, and similarly up here rear left I got a problem. If I go forward, again with the doors open, this is just absolutely asking for trouble. Right, forward towards this IX35, beep beep beep, it's telling me up front I got a problem up here, so that is our park sensor setup. In through here, right, audio functions in through here. If I turn on the radio, and if I turn down the volume, okay, so touch and swipe. Audio is in through here, where do I want the music to come from, all the various sources, stuff in here. Phone, if I have my phone connected, in through here. AHA, which basically allows me to play internet radio, it's in through there. Trip information in through here, and then after that I can touch and swipe into various settings, task manager, app center, and then in here I can use things like clock calculator, browser, I can go surf the net and all that kind of stuff once I have my phone connected into it. Really, really cool, very intuitive, very like what you'd see in a tablet these days. Well, it's Android operated actually. Right, heating controls over here, my side, your side, front and rear windscreen demisters, speed up, slow down, synchronize if I want to control everything from one side, and the rear demisters also demist the wing mirrors, which is dead handy when you are joining a motorway in the mornings. Conversation mirrors up here, what I mean by that is electrochromatic rear mirror. If someone comes up behind you, this darkens itself, so there's none of this daytime, nighttime malarkey. And then over here I can also have a conversation mirror, which means I can see what's going on behind me in the back. So I can see the cars behind me, I can see the people behind me. Right, let's get back out of this little hole that we've ended up going into. Apologies about running through this a little bit too quick, but it's just at this time of year the light is fading, and it's just better to do them outside because the workshop's never as tidy as you want it to be. So that is a Facelift 2015 1.6 diesel ES Honda CRV. This is probably the most popular model available in 2015. This car is now for sale. It will come serviced with a warranty for 12 months and with roadside assist for the same amount of time as well. As we were saying, we are a family business in operation for almost 70 years, so if you're spending money with ourselves, you can be quite confident that you're going to be looked after properly. If you want any information on the car, please do give me a call, 086 843 1945. If you come to the garage, just ask for Brian. If you want ideas as to what your car is worth, no problem, give me a shout. If you want to know how much, because like pretty much, you know, more than 3/4 of people buying cars here are now financing. So if you want information on exact finance rates and how much it costs per month, no problem, just give me a shout, I'll be quite happy to tell you. If I've missed anything on the video, please do ask me and I'm sure I can send you another video, or I can just answer by phone. Thank you for taking time to watch. If you watched the whole video, I appreciate your time. Sorry about rushing through it, but it's just light's not helping here. So hopefully this particular CRV is of interest. Thank you for taking time to watch.